Want to hear something spooky? Today's episode, we are doing spooky chat. I'm going to tell you some scary stories, real life from around the world from back in the days. Let's start with the Blood Countess Elizabeth from Hungary, 1600s. Everyone called her a noble countess. She had power and wealth beyond her imagination, but behind her castle were disappearing young girls. Elizabeth would lure these young slaves to work for her, and then witnesses said that they saw nails being hammered into their fingernails, girls being beat with clubs, and some were left to freeze bare in the snow. Rumors started to spread quickly, and when they did, investigators came. Police found many young girls buried within the castle. The legend was Bethany bathed in the young girl's blood to keep herself young and fresh and ripe. Locals say if you pass the ruins at night, you can hear dripping sounds. Not water, blood. Voice of the countess whispering, "Beauty never dies, but you will." In the mountain town of Huitzilac, Mexico, children started to vanish, one by one. The parents, they knew it were the witches, and they had glowing eyes. And when search parties searched near the homes, they found shallow graves with tiny little bones. And then the villagers swore the haunting began. At night, the children's voices would echo down the dirt road, laughter at first, and then screams. Travelers saw ghostly figures of children walking hand by hand, their face shallow and their eyes gone. Locals lock their doors at night. Some say you might hear a knock, and if you answer, it just might be a child asking, "Let me in." Just off the coast of Nagasaki lays a concrete island shaped like a battleship. It was once a home to thousands of workers of the coal mines, but in truth, it was a prison. During World War II, Chinese and Korean laborers were forced to work here under terrible conditions. They were starved, beaten, buried in dark tunnels, and some never left. When the mines closed in 1970, the island, it was abandoned. Now, it stands silent, windows crumbling, hallways empty. Urban explorers who dare to visit tell the same story. Shadows darting past their flashlights, and sometimes the sound of pickaxe clanking against rock, echoing deep from underground. But when they follow the sound, there's no one there, just darkness, waiting. In 1845, French soldiers hunted Algerian rebels. Hundreds of men, women, and children hid inside the cave of Dahra. So the soldiers blocked the entrance. They piled loads of wood and lit it. Inside, you can hear the people screaming, crying, clawing at the walls, while smoke filled the cavern, gasping until silence fell. When the flames fell, all that remained were ashes. After, the French sealed the cave shut, but they could not silence the noise. And to this day, villagers say the caves moan at night, and if you stand too close, you hear clawing at the walls, beating, and people saying, "Let us out!" In South Africa, children were warned never sleep too close to the ground, because under their beds, the Tokoloshe slept. The Tokoloshe was a dwarf-like demon who was created by witches and waited under the beds of children. It bites, it climbs, and it claws its way into your bed at night. Even today, families raise their beds high off the floor in bricks, just in case. Because if you sleep too low, you might find something breathing in the dark, something grinning, something waiting to climb onto your chest. And that's it for our spooky talk. If you want to hear more stories like this, comment below, let me know, and I'll keep it going. Also, send me your scary stories. I'd love to hear them.